What's going on, guys? It's Might Be coming back at you with one of the videos that I have been wanting to do for a very long time, and today we are going to be talking about what in my opinion are the top 10 budget beasts in this game. And I mean, these cards can flat out play in whatever league you're in. I mean, Michael Brantley is going to be in our 10 spot today, and I'm just going to say this now. This card is pretty special. He just has gap-to-gap power. He really, every time I face him, he's hitting a ball hard, whether it's just to right center, if he's hitting something off the wall. It's just, honestly, it's kind of crazy how good this card is. The only thing that really hurts him is going to be the defense at 75, but even at those lower rankings and even in like championship series, this card's going to get the job done, and he's going to be a great left fielder for you guys. In the 9 spot, this is going to be a pretty hard choice. I was debating on a couple other options, but it is actually going to be the catcher Russell Martin. The only reason he is this low is going to be because he just doesn't hit that well. I'm going to be honest. When I just use this card, I feel like he gets into a lot of lineouts, but he is just really good defensively. He's got that 90 arm strength, and this card has been up and down this whole year. He's at about 23K right now, and he is just locked down at catcher, guys. I mean, if you're not using your cap at catcher, if you want to use your cap somewhere else, I really recommend this Russell Martin card. I mean, he's just really good, and he is probably, in my opinion, the second or third best catcher in the game right now that is not Pudge. In the 8th spot today, I mean, I know you guys were probably seeing this one coming, but this is going to be the budget Nolan Ryan, which is going to be Luis Castillo. And guys, this card just flat out throws hard. Every time I face him, I feel like I'm always late. And whenever you follow it up with the changeup and the slider, it's honestly really dirty. And if you guys don't have Nolan Ryan, or you are not a high enough level to get him yet, I really recommend this card. Or if you even want a second one because you love Nolan Ryan so much, I'm telling you guys, this Luis Castillo is something different. In the 7th spot today, we hit for 12,500 stubs. We have got Garrett Anderson, and I mean, if you guys did not pick him up and you decided to pick up Brandon Phillips or somebody else, you guys need this card. This card can just flat out rake. He's got 111 contact for righties, 109 contact for lefties, 111 vision, which is just something insane. I mean, over 100 vision for a card like this for this price is just something that you cannot beat. And that is going to be why he is in our 7th spot today. And for our number 6 spot today, we have one of the cards that I think is incredibly broken in this game, and that is going to be the All-Star Max Muncy. I mean, guys, for a second baseman to have 100 power on both sides is just flat out crazy, and you can put him at third base too. And guys, what makes this card also so good is the 85 fielding. That is as good as any other player in the game, and just to have diamond on both, and he just rakes, guys. There's no way of getting around it. He just hits the ball hard, and he has great gap-to-gap power, and it's going to be an amazing card for you to guys have in the 6th spot. And I mean, this guy might be one of the best left-handed hitters in many lineups, and you guys are really missing out. There are only maybe 1 or 2 cards that I would even think that were as good of him that are on the market today. And the only one that I think that can kind of compare to him is going to be our next spot. In the number 5 spot, we have got Ian Kinsler. And I mean, guys, this card is still in my lineup. And honestly, I do not think that he is as bad as a lot of YouTubers have been saying lately, man. I have had this card all over my lineup. When he is hot, it is something crazy, and I have him in my lineup today. He is hitting 261 for me now, but man, that average used to be 300. He's been in a big slump lately, but guys, this is what I'm talking about. He has 24 home runs for me, and I know that a lot of YouTubers will say, oh, Ian Kinsler doesn't have power, but yes, he does. If you get him in the sweet spot, he has great pull side power, and it's just really hard to beat a card like this that is going to be a big second baseman for you. And I think that he is the second best second baseman in the game, and for him to be that cheap is just something special. In our 4th spot today, it is going to be the event-given Travis Hafner. I mean, guys, he is going to be the next best thing to Lou Gehrig. That is going to be a left-handed first baseman, and if you do not have Frank, if you do not have Lou, I think that this is going to be your guy. There is only one other guy that I think maybe can contest him, but in my opinion, he is the second best left-handed first baseman in the game. And guys, the only thing that really hurts him is going to be that vision and the fielding. But if you guys think about the fielding, I mean, I know you guys maybe have him too, but Frank is locked down for 50 fielding, and I don't know what it is, but common fielding first basemen are just insane at this game. In the 3 spot today, I am going to have to go with the greatest right-handed bat in the game that is not Frank at first. And guys, this is going to be Pete Alonso. He just hits for insane power. You saw him in the home run derby, but 125 to both sides is crazy. I mean, this card just flat out hits tanks from the right side, and it's just honestly hard to beat. In Battle Royale, he is crazy. I mean, I picked him up a couple times. He's hitting 467 for me, and honestly, guys, if I did not have Frank, this is who I would have at first. I mean, if you need a right-handed bat and you're like me and you like having a right-handed first baseman, then you're going to like Pete Alonso, and you're going to really want him for just such a great price of 28,000 stubs. As we come to a close on this top 10, I am going to have to put in the 2 spot Omar Vizquel. I mean, guys, this card is disgusting. You just see 99s everywhere. He is such a great fielder. He's got that 98 fielding. You can put him in a secondary and him play with 93 fielding at third. You know how hard that is to get at third, knowing how there are not many good fielding third basemen other than Robinson. And guys, what makes this card so good is that he just hits for contact, and he is a switch hitter, which is just so good to have at second, at third, at short, and it's so hard to beat. I mean, he's arguably one of the best shortstops in the game, and it is just crazy how good that card is out of that event, and he's just someone that you really want to have on the squad. And for our number 1 spot, we have my favorite card in the game right now, which is going to be Ozzie Smith. I mean, guys, he's just a card that can flat out rake, and he can just do it all. He's hitting 338 for me, and he just has 80 plate appearances. And man, this card is just my favorite right now. He just locks it down at short, and if you don't have your cap at short, this is who you need. Oh, guys, and you probably thought I forgot, this is also why he's at the number 1 spot, and it is going to be because of this.
Degrees here at first pitch. Oh, break out the
Bang.
tape measure.
He can hit tanks too. He can really just do it all. Alright, well, anyway, guys, if you stayed out for the end of this video, I just wanted to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this. And at the end of this video, I had to give my guy Whitey a big shout out because he is going to be the honorable mention today, and that is going to be Whitey Ford. I'm just going to show you guys some of my stats for this card, and if it wasn't for Wayno, he would probably still be there, but for 11,000 stubs, if you need a pitcher, he's just something different. He's something that no guy ever sees. You never really see him a lot, and he is good. He threw 80 innings for me, went 8-0, and threw a 1.9 ERA. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for sticking with me throughout this top 10 and just spending time out of your day. If you could drop a like or send this video to your friends, it would make my day. And as always, might be out.